all speak at once? We should be talking to Japan, which is obviously very involved in this incident, and see what their counsel is. I haven't seen any indication that Japan is asking for us to make a military intervention. So why would we needlessly escalate a situation that could lead to a much greater conflict?
Is a room full of people elected.
Julian Castro is here.
Thank you. Hey, y'all.
And I have no confidence that the administration understands how to de-escalate this situation, or perhaps even has an interest in that. It also seems that they're crossways in their motives. And my hope is that the cooler heads in the administration will prevail, that we will engage in every bit of diplomacy that we need to ensure that we don't go into a needless war with Iran. That is not in our nation's interest. So this administration needs to do everything that it can to, of course, protect our national interests, but also to ensure that we don't go to another war.
We are very close. It looks like we are 10 minutes away from taking a strike against Iran and possibly going into another endless war in the Middle East. So we should directly negotiate with them, de-escalate the tension, but also earnestly show a desire to get back into a nuclear agreement. The best way to take on Iran's human rights abuses, their terrorism funding around the world, and their development of ballistic missiles is to not have them able to use a nuclear weapon.
All the practice. Sorry.
Just take with Mayor Pete. Thanks for having us.
I was saying it right earlier.
You're fine. Hello, everybody. Right now, we are in an extremely dangerous moment. The President of the United States has trouble making decisions and is relatively easy to manipulate. The Congress of the United States has expressed relatively little interest until recently in its own legal war powers. The position of Secretary of Defense of the United States is vacant. Iran is seeking to exploit all of these dynamics, and we are isolated from our allies. This is exactly the kind of recipe that could lead to an escalation and a confrontation that would, in the end, be outside of the control of both U.S. and Iranian leaders, which is exactly what we've got to prevent. So I think we need to engage our allies. We need to find a pathway to de-escalation, and we need to do so in a way that signals to Iran that further provocation will be against their interests, not only ours.
Then I waited till Monday. Never heard it. So then, I started calling again.
How was the rest of the
The bedrooms, everybody said, my bedroom was fine, and everybody else said, it was sleepable and fine. It was